With the relationship within the democratic culture, the views upon same-sex marriage, immigrants, abortion, and gun control create for individuals to relate and discuss on topics that they feel strongly about, therefore allowing for an ethical relationship to be born. And the same can go as well for the Republican culture and party. Although they have opposite views on the same circumstances, it can still be considered to be the same. If someone who is a part of the Republican culture and is in a relationship with an individual in the Democratic culture, the Democrat will be more likely to take charge and will always voice their opinion. The Republican, once they have learned to trust the Democrat, will go along with what they say and be more susceptible to doing what the respected Democrat wants. If there wasn't so much political conflict between the two, it may even be a perfect case of opposites attract. This information was derived from a journal article.
So great today. This is a question that's preoccupied a lot of us who cover Washington in the last few years. Preoccupies people in the political system as well. I think some important answers are found in a new Wall Street Journal NBC News poll that breaks new ground on a part of the answer to this question, and I think a big part, bigger than most people realize, which is that cultural issues are dividing people into Democrat and Republican camps as much as economic issues are. We've tended, I think, in our writing and reporting on this to focus a lot on the economic divisions between the two parties, and those are certainly real. But what you see in this poll is that the division between Democrats and Republicans, between blue and red in America, is shot through and through issues of cultural and social significance. First, when we ask people, do you support the concept of traditional marriage as being between a man and a woman? 42% of Republicans said they did. 17% of Democrats said they were supporters of that idea. When we ask people, are you a supporter of the National Rifle Association, the NRA, 34% of Republicans said they were, only 4% of Democrats. On the other side, when we ask people, do you support immediate action on climate change, 31% of Democrats said they supported immediate action, only 4% of Republicans. Overall, we ask people, are you comfortable with the kinds of social changes that have taken place in recent years? And the divide on that mega question was, as you'd expect, huge. 77% of Democrats said they're comfortable with those social changes overall, only 30% of Republicans. So I think the bottom line here is that there is a cultural divide in America that is running alongside and in sync with the political divide and may in fact be driving that political divide.
Adding on to when conflict occurs within different lifestyles, as cultures mix in the workplace, for example, people can get frustrated when communication with someone from a different culture becomes difficult due to lack of understanding. Also, even though the Civil Rights Act passed in the late 1960s, society still hasn't completely caught up with it. So, when someone from a culture discriminates upon someone from another culture based upon their race or gender, many disagreements and conflicts can come from that.